Hi, my name is Ahonu, and I want to speak to you today about our forthcoming workshop called Transformational Writing. Are you confused about your life purpose? Do you know which direction your life is going in? Are you connected to your inner nature? Do your finances fluctuate? Do your relationships satisfy you? What does it mean to know yourself? We've all heard that phrase a million times, and yet we still remain confused about our own life purpose, our direction, our connection to our own inner nature. Especially now in these changing times, we are experiencing daily fluctuations in our finances, in our relationships, in our health, in our careers, and we feel at the mercy of those circumstances which make no sense to us and steer us off course. We're subject to climate change, to governmental interference, to food alterations. What's the problem? The problem is that many of us sabotage ourselves. Some of us, we have mind programs that don't serve us anymore. Many of us, we base everything on insecurities and fears and convoluted belief systems that we've created ourselves. And we've forgotten the conclusions that we've made from our experiences, and they are running amok with our lives. Are they running your life? The truth remains true. We have the ability to be magicians in our own lives. Yes, you are your own genie in a bottle. It's no joke. It's no fairy tale. This is a fact. Want to awaken to that genie? I've learned many years ago how to discover my own inner resources, and I began uncovering parts of myself that I never knew existed. I got in touch with my own inner genie and began working with it, and the results are amazing. What did I do? I began working with Aingeal Rose and answering questions in my higher mind and keeping a journal. And I inquired into everything. What were my beliefs about God, about women, men, work, money, sex, life? More than that, what were my definitions of these things? Definitions are so important because they point to our subconscious beliefs and associations. We make associations with everything we experience in our lives from the time we're born, and even before that. We make associations with our womb experience, our birth, our upbringing, and everything else we observe and go through. Associations are conclusions. We have an experience or observe things, and then we don't know what these experiences mean to us. Our conclusions go into our subconscious mind as a program, and these programs then run our lives. They vibrate at a particular rate, and that's what we attract back to ourselves, because like attracts like. So, what's the solution? Inquiring into your own nature is learning to know thyself. You are the secret to yourself. No one knows you better than you do. This is the way to be clear, powerful, and effectual, even if you don't understand the programs that you've set up. You must undo them and set a new program, and reinvent yourself from your deepest desires and longings. And we will teach you how to do this. This is a fascinating journey to take into the wonderful realms of the real you. We will do this through transformational writing. Transformational writing is a process that Aingeal Rose developed through years of guidance from her higher mind. It's how to ask the right questions so that you will be able to open up the doors to your hidden beliefs and programs, reveal things you never knew you believed, cause instant release of old patterns and programs, become a conscious decider, chooser, and inventor, redirect your own show, redirect your own life drama, make your life be what you truly desire it to be, change the goalposts of your life, and quickly. Realize your own ability to be in charge of your life. Few people realize that their lives are symbolic representations of their beliefs. Beliefs are interesting because they get formed from the moment you're born. And we begin to form beliefs as soon as we're named and begin to have experiences. Others begin teaching us in telling us what this reality is all about. We accept it because we don't remember anything different. So we come to conclusions about all our experiences. If they're pleasurable, we make positive associations with the experience, and if they're not so pleasurable, we come to negative conclusions about them. These conclusions become associations in our subconscious mind. Associations are a program that says A equals B. For example, a common experience that many of us had when we were born is that we were held upside down and spanked so that we would cry so our lungs would become strong. However, being just an infant, newly out of the warm and watery environment of our mother and into the strange environment of light and air, we may have come to a different conclusion about being held upside down naked and experiencing the sting of a hand on our behind. We may have come to the conclusion that life hurts, or that men hurt me, or women hurt me. This conclusion about that experience becomes a program in our unconscious mind, and consequently we may attract relationships or partners where men or women or life hurts us. We may also think that our very existence is bad, since our first experience is one where we are being spanked. The subconscious takes everything quite literally and has no filters for weeding out a positive association versus a negative association. It just makes more of what we decide is true. She first realized that this is how our minds work, and she was in a bit of a shock. On the one hand, it was her first experience with the results of her beliefs, and that was a bit overwhelming. And on the other hand, Aingeal Rose thought the exploration into herself and her beliefs might be quite fascinating, and indeed it was. She started to ask herself all sorts of questions, and she found out what she believed about men, about women, relationships, religion, parents, God, work, responsibility, our bodies, government, etc. To say that she was appalled at some of her beliefs and associations would be an understatement. It explained so much about how she was treated by others and why she attracted certain types of people or situations into her life. Thankfully, she set about to change all that, and it worked. Fortunately, once you become aware of a program that you have running, you can change it. Since you are the programmer of your own internal operating system, you can delete any program and reinstall a new one. The key is in knowing what the old program is and what you need to replace. So in this one-day intensive, this is exactly what you'll be doing. You'll be going into the core of your own beliefs and discovering where you've been putting your energy for perhaps your entire life thus far. We will show you how to explore your associations and uncover where you've been limiting yourself and your life. And then we will show you how to make different choices that will result in new experiences. You will reactivate your imagination so that you can once again connect to the inner wellspring that is you. It's always been there, you know. This one-day intensive workshop is on the 31st of August 2014 from 10 to 5 in Ireland. Come and join Aingeal Rose and I as we take you on our transformational writing excursion. For this one-day intensive, we will take you on the journey to know yourself. You will come away with a sense of greater awareness, the tools you need to continue your own self-discovery anytime, any place, with knowledge about yourself you never knew, and the power to change anything. And all you need is a notebook and a pen. So sign up below now and find out your real self.